everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and in today's video we are going to be looking at all my Creative Haven books, and I have quite a stack of them here. So you might want to grab something to drink or a snack. This is going to take a while. This is in my series of coloring book collection series. I think this will be part 5. And yeah, let me clear my desk and we can get started. Okay, the first book I have to show you is Creative Cats by Marjorie Sarnat. This is the back, and I'll hold up the ISBN number for you. This one is a very old book. I believe it is still around. I've had this for quite a long time. I don't think I've colored in it a whole lot, but let me see. I know there must be something I've colored in here. Some of these Creative Haven books, oh yeah, there we go, with just a cheap set of pencils. Some of these Creative Haven books I've had for many, many years, and they just sit on my shelf, and I don't really do much work in them. See, this was back in 2016, so that's how long I've had this book. Very long time. That was 2017 until I was trying out some water-based markers and some either crayon or colored pencil. But yeah, it's a really cute book. If you like this style and you like more busier type work, then you will like Marjorie Sarnat. And the copyright for this was 2015. So this is an older Creative Haven book. Next one I have is Creative Haven Christmas Fantasy Fashions by Mingju Sun. Here is the ISBN for you. And when was this one? 2018. So this is from 2018. This, I believe, was never colored in. I got this as a Christmas gift from my husband and my son one year, and it just was not my style. I don't know why I've hung on to it all these years. I think because I just love my Creative Haven books and I don't want to give them up. And so I continue to hold on to them thinking, well, maybe someday I'll want to dive in and color them. So this gives you kind of a sneak peek. Look, there's Santa. These are all Christmas-based dresses, which I'm not a huge Christmas colorist anyway. And so to have all these dresses that, what are you going to do? Do them all in green and, green and red. I suppose you could do some in winter colors too. But yeah, so I've just never colored in this one, but I wanted to show you guys, obviously, in case you really like this style and are thinking about picking it up. Next is Magnificent Tiffany Windows coloring book by Marty Noble. Again, this was a gift from my husband and my son because they just know I love coloring. And what is the copyright on this one? This was 2017. Oh, you can see where I was kind of playing around with some of the colors. The nice thing is it does give you where this window is in reality, like the Colonial Club in New York City from 1896. So these are real windows that are someplace. This one must be in Pennsylvania. And so you can look them up online and you could color them exactly the way the window was rendered originally. So yeah, which is kind of cool. And I do love stained glass, but I just have never gravitated to this one either. But anyway, yeah, I'll kind of quickly flip through so you can see. There's some florals, some landscapes, lots of, oh, that one's pretty intricate. That one might be fun to do. That's kind of like a mandala. I'll have to look up what that is. Duluth, Minnesota. Memorial window in the Pilgrim Congregational Church. Interesting. So yeah, if you're into that type of stuff, there is that book for you. So Magnificent Tiffany Windows. Then I have the Steampunk Designs coloring book. I've had this for a really long time as well. And there's the ISBN number for you. And I believe this must be an old one, like 2015. I bet this was 13, even older than 15. So this was from 2013. See, I started a page. Don't know if I've finished any in here. If you love Steampunk Designs, you might really enjoy this book. It's kind of cool. Again, very intricate. Lots of whirligigs and designs. I don't know why that was cut out. And there you can see I started that one. I think I've started a lot of pages, but never actually completed one. Actually, I like the way that was looking too. I don't know why I never went back. And look how glittery that gel pen is. I think when I was first coloring, I used to get discouraged easily. Oh, my son obviously did that one. That's not me. I used to get discouraged easily. If it didn't feel like it was coming out the way I wanted it to, I would just abandon it. Try not to do that anymore. All right, Home Sweet Home by Teresa Goodridge. This is one of my favorites. I love Teresa Goodridge anyway. I have several of her Creative Haven books. Let's see what I've done in this one. When did this one come out? In 2019. So I did this one back in 2020 with colored pencils. This one was done with alcohol marker, again in 2020. I did this one in 2020. And that one, I did not put a date on it. I think I didn't really like the dark wallpaper in the back. But yeah, there's plenty of flip-throughs of this book out there. It is a really pretty book, cute book. Oh yes, I did that one in 2021 in the kitchen. Let's see if there's anything else. And that one, oh yeah, I really loved that one. I like the color of this cabinet and then the soft colors of all the other elements. So yeah, she has a very sketchy style, so which is nice because you don't have to be precise with all of your colors. That's what I like about her. Next up, we've got Creative Haven Entangled Christmas coloring book by Angela Porter. And I know I've done some in this one. Oh yes, I did this back in 2021 with fine liners. I went through a phase where I liked putting in line work into some of the aspects of the coloring page with my Stedler or fine liners, and then just alcohol marker. And I think there is a little bit of sparkly gel pen on the stars. And then there's this pattern page. I picked a color palette, I remember, for that one. That one was a lot of fun to do. Started that one. I did write down what my pencils were, so that's good. Never did come back to finish that one. Must have got past this Christmas season. I just was not feeling into it. Did that one in 2023. Again, had a color palette. I love Angela Porter's work too, the very entangly type stuff. I don't like all entangle works, but some I do. This was copyright of 2019, and I'm not sure if I gave you the ISBN number, so we're going to put that right there for you. So yeah, that was Entangled Christmas by Angela Porter. Then by Angela Porter, we also have Entangled Starry Skies. There we go. That was a tongue twister. There's the ISBN number. And this one was copyrighted in 2021. I know I've got some done in this one. Give you a little peek of what's in this book if you haven't seen this before. Again, a lot of Zentangle type doodles, patterns. If you like patterns, this might be something for you. It's all night skies, which would be good for, what is it, Space Timber. The hashtag Space Timber that's out in the coloring community. You could definitely use this book for that. Now, come on. I know I've got some stuff done. Oh, yes, I did this one just recently in 2025 in February with watercolor pencils and a little bit of gel pen and some alcohol marker around the border. But I thought I had another one. Yep, there's that one. I really like how that one came out with all the colors and the gradient sky. Again, I was doing in 2022, I was doing the hatching line work. And yeah, I really like how that one came out. Love a good lighthouse. And then there's this one, and I used jelly roll glaze around a lot of the elements. You can see I used my stud letter fine liners. I really like this gradient in the sky in the back. That's really pretty. And I had completed that one on in 2022. So it looks like that is all I have out of Entangled Starry Skies. Entangled Gardens, again by Angela Porter. She has a lot of books out there. Here's the ISBN number. Let's see when this was copyrighted in 2021. And got a lot of florals because it's a gardens page. I did this one. This one reminds me of a chalkboard. I did pick out a color palette. It's very muted, but I do like the way it looks. Again, I was doing my line work with, the stud letter fine liners. This one I tried water-based markers. I don't really like how it came out. It's too dark, but and streaky looking. Let's see, what else do I have in here to show you? Lots of very cool pictures. I'll have to start working in this for summer. I did this one, and I remember using just a lot of grays and purples and trying to blend it with my alcohol markers. That was fun. Good little experiment to do. This one's a rainbow gradient. Started, I guess, in the middle and kind of worked out. Or maybe I started in the corner and worked that way, probably, with the yellow and just kept going. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And that was all done with water-based markers. Do I have any more? Yes, I do. This was when I had got my Copics, was just playing around with my first kind of set of Copics I had. I finished that one in 2022, and I was practicing shading with the alcohol markers. Yep, very fun. So that is Entangled Gardens by Angela Porter. Let's see, Farmer's Market Designs by Marty Noble. I've had this for quite a while. This is one of my favorites. I pull out every summertime. Let's see when this was copyrighted. 2016. So I have had this for a very long time. Let me show you the back and give you the ISBN number so you can find it. So yeah, I kind of started right from the beginning. Just a basic set of colored pencils and some fine liners, it looks like. I think it was my Bic Intensity fine liners. This one I did not finish. I'll have to come back and finish that. This one I loved. I love the basket weave in the back. I love the bright colors. I finished that in 2020. Again, stud letter fine liners. Oh yes, love this one. Tried to make it look very vintage looking, like a vintage seed packet. Completed that in May of 2020. Then I did this one in September of 2021. Various art supplies again there. And what else? I know I've worked in this some more. This one I really love. I want to do this one. It's like a cherry pie. Again, it's like a patterny page, but I just love this art style. Oh yes, I did this one in more muted colors back in 2022. Made it kind of look lacy. Those doilies look lacy. What else do I have in here? I did this one in 2021. And I did this one in 2020. So I've actually got quite a few pages completed out of this one. Oh, did I show you this one? No. So this one I did not date. So I'm not sure. I think it's a more recent one because it was when I got my new Artex colored pencils. So it had to have been like 1 or 2 years old, this page. Because I can't remember exactly how long I've had those. But yes, I love this. I believe I saw a reference picture on Pinterest for this one. And then there's this pickles, asparagus, and mushrooms page. And I really like this one too. And I did that one back in 2022. So lots done in this one, guys. Yeah. Yep, that's where we were in the front. So that is Farmer's Market Designs by Marty Noble. Then we've got Country Christmas by Teresa Goodridge. This is a favorite Christmas coloring book of mine. Let's see. I love seeing those pictures in the front as well. Copyright 2019. So let's see what I have done in this book. Is that the first one? Yep. So I did this page back in 2021 with alcohol markers and colored pencils. Love this. The two little kids looking into the toy shop. And I love the sky, how the sky came out. I'm pretty sure I must have checked a reference image for that on Pinterest. Same thing with this. I'm pretty sure I had a color palette for this Christmas kitchen. Love how this one came out. I love the pink and the teal together, and I brought that into the Christmas tree. And it's just so cozy and festive. You don't think of those colors for Christmas, but I really like how this came out. Let's see, what else? Do I have anything else? Oh, I started that one, messed up, and then went in with black. I think I tried using, oh, the black is coming off over here. I think I tried using watercolor and it just did not come out. So then I went over it with black acrylic. Yeah, I abandoned it. Figures. This one I did in 2020 of the barn and the horses. I really like how that came out. I love the snow and the ornaments, and then I made it snowing with my white Posca pen. Again, alcohol marker base, I'm not sure if it was Prismacolor, but colored pencil on top. That is my favorite way to color. If you've been following me for a while, you would know that, but I'm starting to get into watercolor a little bit. All right, so that was Country Christmas by Teresa Goodrich. Oh, we've got quite a bit more to go. Okay, so Autumn Charm by Teresa Goodrich. Let's see what the back looks like. And here's the ISBN number. The front picture there. Copyright 2021. And let's see. Oh, I've got this one from 2023. Love the teal door and the autumn colors. And the colorful mums with the pumpkins. Perfect autumn page. Let's see, what else? I think oh yes, the trick or treat page. Love how this one came out too. Again, found a color palette on Pinterest. I love the gradient in the background. I believe that was all done with Prismacolor pencils. Yep. Excuse me. And alcohol marker for all the other elements. I was checking to see, it looked like it might be yellowing the other page, but maybe not. I completed that one in 2023. Let's see if we've got anything else. I don't think I've worked out of this one a ton. Fall can be a busy season for us, so I don't get a whole lot of coloring done. Oh, no, I guess nothing else out of that one. That was Autumn Charm. Wish You Were Here by Teresa Goodrich. Here's the back. I'll give you the ISBN number. Oh, I can never go into the center of the frame. Let's see if we can open the book. There's the front page. When was this? This was from 2020. And I did this beach scene back in June of 2022. Again, love the color palettes, love the gradient in the sky. The way the sand came out, very pretty. Let's see if there's anything else. I don't know. I don't think I've worked. I think that might be the only completed page in this. This isn't a book I turn to very often, but I do like it in my collection. Next up, Creative Christmas by Marjorie Sarnat. This is a cute book too. I really like this one. Let's see. Look at that gingerbread. From 2018. I didn't realize it was that old. Started this one, never finished it. Hopefully I can come back to that one. Again, a lot of small details. Marjorie Sarnat's known for her detail work. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Oh yes, I did this one back in 2023. I was inspired to do this with all my Crayola colored pencils. Believe it or not, this took me quite a while. And I did do some Jelly Roll Metallic in there as well. But yeah, this really came out pretty. I was experimenting blending different colors with those pencils. The good thing about the Crayola pencils is they give a very soft effect. So if you're looking for a soft feel, I would highly recommend using those pencils. And let's see if I've done anything else in this book. I don't think I have. Oh, yes, I did. I did this little gnome back in 2020. Very cute with a black background. Really makes those soft colors pop off the page. And this, I just kind of went around the edges with my colored pencil and lightly faded out to the white. So that was kind of cool. I do like how that came out. This right here, I think, is watercolor. This is alcohol marker. And then some sort of colored pencil. But yeah. So this is a beautiful Christmas book. Fanciful Sea Life by Marjorie Sarnat. Here is the back and the ISBN number. Here's the front cover. Let's see when this was. This was copyrighted back in 2018, so I've had this for a while. Got that done in 2018. Love the vibrancy of this one. Obviously, I think, did I do all of that? No, I did do some of it with alcohol markers, but most of it is colored pencils. I did this turtle page with, I remember I used these water-based markers, Aqua Pen Graphics, I think for the background. I got these in a brush box subscription, and so I was wanting to, same thing with these pens, these Marvy pens. I want to practice, I remember in this book, using those media, and it came out really cool. I do like that one. That was from 2019. I did this dolphin page in 2019. So I love the vibrancy of these pages because they're underwater, so I feel like you can just, the more vibrant, the better. This one was from 2021. Again, some water-based markers and some, alcohol markers as well, just straight coloring. But here we go. I'll show you some more of the book if you haven't seen this already. Oh, I forgot about this one. I did this one all with my Steadletter fine liners, and then it looks like I must have went over it with some colored pencils to fill it in. Back in 2022. Very bright and neon looking. Let's see if I've got anything else in this. Oh, yes, I did that one. I forgot about the flamingo one. I did this all with my Steadletter Ergo Soft pencils, I remember, back in 2022. Those are really nice pencils. I should get those out again and start using them. I forget about them. Isn't it awful you forget about what supplies you have? Let's see if there's any other pages that I have done. And it does not look like it. Oh, there's a mermaid page. Oh, I should flag that since we're in mermaid right now. I may want to do that one for mermaid. All right, so Fanciful Sea Life. Next up, Naturecapes coloring book. And who did this one? It's not even on the front, which is odd. This must be a really old one. Patricia J. Wayne. And when did I get this? 2014. So Creative Haven and Dover coloring books have been around for a very long time. Here is the ISBN number. Let's see. So I did this one. Did not date it. Back then I was not dating my work. And obviously it was, I think it was my set of 36 colored pencils I had gotten at Michael's or AC Moore. Maybe it was AC Moore when AC Moore was still around. Anyway, I remember just loving this page, thinking I did a fabulous job. And it took me forever, but I was so excited about it. Same thing with this page, all colored pencils. I started that page, but did not finish it. Also started that page. But this is a very cool nature-inspired book. Look at all the zebras. Who's doing zebras? I think Finding Joy in Color is doing zebras. I'll put the picture up. Obviously, if you watch this after this month, May of 2025, it will no longer be going on. But yes, she has a thing to do with zebras right now. I didn't even think I owned a page with zebras. Okay. Well, looks like I'm going to have to mark this one too. Because I really thought I didn't really have much with zebras. But there we go. Oh, look at the koi fish and the frogs. But yeah, I don't think I've done any more. But these are such pretty images. I really need to color out of this more. So anyway, guys, yeah, that was Naturescapes. And Country Kitchen Charm by Teresa Goodrich. Show you the back and the ISBN number. And let's see what the front page looks like. 2022 is when this came out. I did this page back in 2022. Life is what you bake it. Again, I had a color palette for that one. I know I've done more in here. Let's see. Oh yes, I did this one in the fall, well, August of 2023, when the harvest was coming out of everyone's gardens, and I thought, oh, what a perfect page to color for August. Alcohol markers, colored pencils. Oh yes, I did this one back in 2022. Love this. I think I looked up on Pinterest French country kitchens and to see what came up, and I came up with this color scheme. And I remember being so excited about figuring out this copper, which I have right here. It's the copper Prismacolor pencils to make copper, which is sienna brown, burnt ochre, nectar, and light peach. Oh, and then I've got gold, what I used to do gold, yellow ochre, light umber, sienna brown, and sepia. So yeah, I'm glad I wrote that down, but yeah, very pretty. So happy how that one came out. And I did this one with, I remember I used my Faber-Castell Polychromos for this one back in 2023, a very muted color palette, but I did have a color palette for that one. And I think that is all that there is in this book. And there's the back picture. Oh yeah, see how softer that image is compared to mine that I did? I did mine very bright and colorful, and that one's a much softer rendition. But yes, another favorite coloring book. Okay, now I'm going to show you, next I'm going to show you my Dover coloring books collection, because they're a different, these have been around even longer. So we've got the Dover coloring book, and then we got Dover Sparks. I've got 2 Dover Sparks. And then I also have this Pampered Pets Marjorie Sarnat, who is part of Dover, but I think at one point she was doing her own Racehorse Publishing. So I thought we would flip through this real quick, and then we're going to get on to my color by numbers, because I have a lot of Creative Haven color by numbers. All right, let's look at this one first. So this is Marjorie Sarnat Pampered Pets. And I believe you can get this same book in a Creative Haven, but I'm not positive, so I'm going to give you the ISBN number right there. It's Racehorse Publishing. And when was this? This was in 2016 is when she came out with this one. So this one has cats and dogs in it, which is really cool, and other pets actually. Look at this pig in a bath that I never finished. Oh, that's cute. But yeah, this is a really cute book. Again, lots of details. You'd have to have, I think, a color palette to make it come out good. Oh, I did this one with just some, I think these were a cheap set of Stedletter colored pencils. And I started that one with Prismacolor. I think I was just getting used to Prismacolors and seeing how they laid down and trying to use a blender pencil. But I never completed that one. Let's see, why do I have that tagged? I must have had that tagged for some reason. I don't know what that reason is, but anyway, I don't think I've done anything else. I don't think I've even completed a page in here. But this is a pretty book. It does have some really pretty pages. So yeah, that's that book. And next I've had this Owls book by Dover Coloring. This is by Noelle Dowlin. And here's the back. I'll give you the ISBN number right there. So these are stapled on the bind, and they're double-sided. I think they're more geared to kids. This I did with water-based markers. This I was trying out with Prismacolor pencils. I did finish some pages in here back in 2015. I remember getting this and just absolutely loving it. I think I found it at AC Moore craft store. And you can see here I'm trying to blend some colors together. But all my pages are usually always bright and colorful. Love that one too from 2015. And this one, you can see where I'm trying to shade a little bit darker in the corners. But yeah, this is a cute little book. So I do have some completed pages in that one. So that was Owl's coloring book. Then I have the Victorian House coloring book. We'll see when this one was printed. Illustrated by Daniel Lewis. Oh yeah, and there's some writing in here. So these books I think are more geared towards homeschoolers. Actually, it was copyrighted in 1980. Wow. So this book's been around for a very long time. It gives you, talks all about the Victorian era, and then it gives you a page to color. So I colored this with Prismacolor pencils. This is when I first got a set of Prismacolor pencils. The front porch, the front hallway, the parlor, the library, the dining room, the kitchen. The gazebo and flower garden is actually a double page spread, but they leave each side blank, so you can use alcohol markers if you wanted to. There's going up the staircase. So we're going upstairs now. We're in the master bedroom, the daughter's bedroom, the son's bedroom. Look at all the old toys, the old toy soldiers. The bathroom. Look at the clawfoot tub. Notice how they would get water. That contraption there. The water closet, the toilet. The attic with the Singer sewing machine. Very cool. The basement with all the work tools and paints and stuff and oils. The carriage house. And Victorian renovation. So you see it's kind of dilapidated. It's for sale. And then a bibliography of where they got all of their information. So yeah, that is a very cool little book. So that was the Victorian House coloring book. Then I've got Mythical Mermaid. Oh, I should pull this. This is also by Marty Noble. I should pull this out for Mermaid, which we're in right now. Oh, where's the ISBN? Right there. And this was from 2012. And so I did this one with Prismacolor pencils. Did that one also with Prismacolor pencils. These are double-sided. So you can't use alcohol markers, but you could use water-based probably. And obviously colored pencils. Very intricate drawings, and they do give you little thing to read on the bottom about the picture, which is kind of neat. I don't think I've done anything else in this book. Nope. So that is Mythical Mermaids by Marty Noble. Now we've got two Dover Sparks books. Sea Life Design coloring book by Maggie Swanson. I thought I had more Dover Sparks books. I could have sworn maybe not. Well, we'll see. I don't think I've done anything in this book because, let me show you the back. We'll do the ISBN number right there. And when was this published? Back in 2016. So this is an older book. I do like Maggie Swanson though as an artist, so that's why I picked this up. But my book was kind of printed weird. See how it like fades out? So it starts as really black ink in the back and then it fades out to the front. So I was kind of bummed about that. So I don't think I've colored in this book at all. But But these are very easy, kid-friendly underwater illustrations that you could get. Oh, I do like that turtle. So yeah, that was Sea Life Designs by Maggie Swanson. And then this one I've colored quite a bit out of. Circles of Fun Animals Coloring Book by Dover Sparks, also by Maggie Swanson. Here's the back. I'll give you the ISBN number. And from 2018, and here's the first page I did with my water-based markers and some colored pencil shading. Here's monkeys and elephants. Here's some little mice. Did that back in 2020 of the lambs. But I love the circular design and the cute, cute, cute little creatures. The animals inside. Look at this. This is a jungle one with some parrots. The cow jumping over the moon. Yeah, this is a really cute kangaroos in the desert. Oh yeah, I love this one. This one I did back in 2024. This underwater fish scene. I really like the gradient in the back and the bright, bold colors of all the coral and the fish. That was a fun one to do. Let's see if I've got any others in here. Yes, I did this horse, and all done in alcohol marker. I think I was practicing blending my alcohol marker. Then I started that one, but did not finish that one. Some really, really cute pages in this book. If you have not seen it. Oh yeah, and then I did that one back in October of 2020. So I wanted to do more of a autumnal page, and I did a gradient in the sky, and the leaves are fallish looking leaves. But yeah, that was fun. I did that all with colored pencils. So that is all I have to show you for the regular coloring books by Dover. Now I'm going to show you the Creative Haven color by number books. I have quite a stash of those. Creative Haven Birds color by number. By George Tufexis. I think all of these are pretty much done by George Tufexis. I may have some. No, I lied. I have some other ones. But here's the... I'm going to give you the answer so you can see what is in the book itself. And here is the color chart. When was this copyrighted? 2015. So this one's been around for a while. I started to do that one with alcohol markers and gave up. As you know, these books are very, very intricate. I did do this one, though, with water-based markers. I think I used my Stedletter dual-tipped markers back in 2019. So, yeah. Oh, I did this one with watercolor pencils back in 2018. That's when I was first starting to do some watercolor work. That one's kind of cool. I do like that one. That's all I have from that book. Then this Butterflies book was by Jan Sovak, which I actually don't really like this one, but I keep it in my collection. Here's what, look at all those colors. 42 different colors. Here's what the answer key looks like, and I'll show you the back of the answer key. I really don't like this one because of the line work. It's very bold, very, I don't know. It's hard to read the numbers too, for one. They look like they've been compressed. Like it was taken from some other book and put in this book. So I don't really care for this one, unfortunately. But I do have it in my collection. You see I tried doing one here, but it just didn't work out. So that was Butterfly color by number. Then I've got Glorious Gardens color by number by George Tufexis. Here is the ISBN. I'm going to show you the answer key. See if we cannot get a glare. I know probably the earlier ones I got a glare on. I'm sorry. When was this copyrighted? 2019. I did this one back in 2020, all with fine liner pens, my Staedtler dual-ended pens, I should say. Another one in 2020. This one I brought in my alcohol markers. And then this one I decided to try shading in. So I did alcohol marker base and colored pencil over the top for shading. And evidently I really liked that, so I kept on going. Did this page. These always come out so pretty. So vibrant, especially these garden ones. There's another one, went back to using my water base, then back to using, oh yeah, this one I did an alcohol marker base, and then I shaded it in with a fine liner instead of a colored pencil. So that one's really cool. And I've started this one, but did not finish. Probably got bored of it, and I guess I'm doing this in order, so I've got tons more to do. Now what I like to do though is scan these on my phone and color them on my iPad, because on my iPad it's so much easier to be able to see those small numbers. All right, Creative Haven City Sites by George Tufexis. Here is the ISBN number. Okay, we'll show you the front. This is a cool book. It's all city life, so you do get people and stuff in there as well. Because, you know, you get kind of tired of doing just landscapes all the time, and that's usually what George does. Copyright 2018. So I did this one back in 2019. Then I did that one. Did this one. Oh gosh, it's like back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, those Staedtler twin dual-ended markers really have a nice variety of colors too, as well as Crayola Super Tips. But I do like the finer point on those Staedtler. So if you're looking for a finer point water-based marker, I would highly suggest those Staedtler dual-ended markers. Here's this one from 2019 as well. Let's see. Started that one, did not finish. Also started that one and didn't finish. And then I've got that one from 2020. So yeah, that one. Christmas Color by Number by George Tufexis. I love this one. Always have to pull this one out every Christmas season and do a page out of here. I'll show you the front and then the back. If you want to see those pictures, just pause the screen and you take a closer look. All right, did that one in 2019. Still have to finish that one, evidently. This cardinal. That's pretty, of the Victorian House. And that one. Log cabin. The front door. Oh yeah, this one's pretty with alcohol markers. I do think this looks the best with alcohol marker base and then pencil shading. It just takes a long time, but they do come out really pretty. There's that one. And this one, the Nutcracker. Oh yeah, this one's pretty cool too. This one I did I did alcohol marker base, and then I took a fine liner and just went in and did some hatching into the page. That looks cool for shading. And that one, I just finished this last Christmas in 2024. And then next Christmas I will continue here because I don't think I've done any other ones. Oh, I did. I started that one, but I didn't finish it. I still got to go back and finish it. So I did do another one. I feel like I've done this one on my iPad. I'm pretty sure I did. So there are some that I've completed on my iPad. All right. Endless Summer. I think I got this last year around my birthday. Again, by George Tufexis. And here's an ISBN number. Here's the front of the book. And the back of the book. Can you see that? Okay, it's in frame. When was this copyrighted? 2022. And oh my gosh, do I have any completed in this one? I may not, because at this point I had my iPad and I was scanning them and coloring them on my iPad. So I don't think I do. I do not have any physically colored in this one. I need to get that done this summer. Cats Color by Number by George Tufexis. Oh yeah, I remember this was one of my first color by number ones that I got, and so I went right to town in this one. There's the front and the back. And when was this copyrighted? 2017. So this one's been around for a while. Whoa, that is bright. That is from 2018. So that's probably when I got it. This was all done with Prismacolor pencils back in 2018. And that one also with Prismacolor pencils. This one I started but didn't finish. And then I've got this one. This was when I got my first set of Ohuhu markers, alcohol markers. And so, yeah, I was having fun using those. The other thing that's cool about this book is it gives you the name of the cat. So like this is a British short hair. It's got a little gnome next to it. So cute. That one and that one. Oh yeah, I remember doing that one. That one was a lot of fun to do too. I loved the roses in the back and all those colors. And I don't know if I've got any more done in here. Does not look like I have. So that was Cats Color by Number by George Tufexis. This one by the Seashore Color by Number is 2 books in one. So we've got the color chart for, oh shoot, what are the 2 books? Doesn't it tell me? Maybe it does on the back. Let's see what the back has to say. I know these are 2 separate books put into one book, but anyway, there is the ISBN number. One book is old. See, this one's an older style book. In the back, which is all under the sea images, and then Sea Life Color by Number, and then the front is all by the sea color by number. So do I have any done in here? I don't think I do. Again, oh, I do. I did this one back in 2022 with alcohol markers. Again, this one I like to scan and color on my iPad. And they do come out really vibrant. This book doesn't give you, it just gives you 4 images, reference images, but it doesn't give you all the thumbnails like the other books did. So this one's a little bit different, but here's your 2 sets of color palettes for each section of the book. Country Scenes Color by Number by George Tufexis. Here's the ISBN number. And here's the front cover and the back cover. Very bright and colorful. Love the bright, colorful coloring books. And this was copyrighted in 2018. That's when I got it. Evidently, it was 2018. Done quite a few in here. Most of them done with alcohol marker, and some I shaded in and some I did not. See if we've got any others that I've completed. Oh yes, there's that one. This is when I started to bring in my white jelly roll back in 2022. And that one I did with water-based markers. And this one, I started it with alcohol markers and then finished it with colored pencils. Finished on, yeah, so that's cool. I went back and finished it. That's good. All right, so that was Country Scenes. We're down to 2 more, and then we will be done. All right, Creative Haven Mandala Color by Number. And who is this by? Shala Kerrigan. So I'll give you the ISBN number. This is an old book. Here's the front. And here is the back. If you like mandalas, you don't want to think about picking colors, there's a beautiful color palette here. So this might be for you. 2015. So this is an old book. This one I did in 2017, and I think I just used a bunch of fine liners and gel pens. Yep, these ones I did with sparkly gel pens to give it some sparkle. This one too. More sparkly gel pen, because these are so intricate, so the gel pens really work well. More sparkly gel pen. I guess I've done a lot in here that I did not realize. Here we go with some alcohol markers. I think I ran out of an alcohol marker, so I ended up having to find a fine liner. Oh, that one's cool. Oh, that one's cool. I really like that one. Wow, I've done a lot in this book. Looks like this will be the next one I do. It must be just going in order. Oh no, there's one hiding. I like that one too, back in 2019. Look how intricate that one is. Woo! You definitely need some fine tip markers for that one. Or colored pencils. So yeah, that was Mandalas color by number. And the last book I have to show you guys today is Floral Designs color by number by Jessica Mazurkowitz. So here's the ISBN number for you. And let's see, I'll show you the front with a color palette. These are pretty pattern pages. This is a fun book to have. And so we'll start right from the beginning in 2017. Colored this while on vacation at Eagle Lake on July 17th of 2017. That's pretty cool. I do remember taking this book with me there. I did do a lot of coloring. See, I think where the star is means those were all the pages I colored while we were there that week. I did a ton of coloring. That one's from 2018, started that one. I think I was like, I can't do this whole background in colored pencil. So I abandoned it. And my son tried this one and abandoned it. Let's see, do we have another one? Ooh, this one's very soft and pretty. Did that all with colored pencil. 2018. Let's see. Do I have any more? Nope, that is it. All right, guys, that is everything I have to show you. If you're still here, thanks so much for watching till the end. I really appreciate all of you and all your kind comments. I love reading all your comments, so please leave a comment below. Let me know if you have any questions at all I can help you with. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.